Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be going over the 2.1 update for Injustice 2 Mobile. Now, there's a ton of stuff in here that wasn't in the live stream that NetherRealm did. There's a ton of stuff in the notes that aren't actually reflected in the game. There's a ton of stuff in the inbox that aren't reflected in the notes. All kinds of stuff. So we're just going to go over all of it in this stream. So to start out with, let's go over the patch notes. So it says, Injustice 2 introduces a faster way to level up your heroes. Just ask your league for help. Donate and request shards with a new shard exchange feature. But that's not all. Be sure to leverage league missions for more ways to earn rewards for all members of your league. Complete the missions by fulfilling the objectives as a team. Update 2.1 also introduces a number of raid optimizations, including improved rank reward callouts, adjusted cooldown timer, visibility for all members, and more. So let's just break that part down real quick. The shard exchange is currently not out. This is February 1st. It's the patch just went live, and we got an email in our inbox here, or not email, whatever the hell you want to call it, little mail thing in our inbox here, saying shard exchange delay to the heroes of Injustice 2. Thank you for updating 2.1. We are sending this note out to let you know we discovered an issue with the shard exchange, and therefore it will not be available in version 2.1 as planned. We're working on a fix now, and we'll release an update as soon as it is ready. We apologize for the additional delay on the shard exchange, and for that we would like to we would like to offer you a free gift. Please collect it below. Thank you for your patience. So I think this is a pretty okay little gift to get. It's 50 gems, 3,000 coins, 60 energy, and 5 SIM cards. I'm not collecting it quite yet just because I have enough energy right now to do everything that I need to do, so I'll wait until I need 60 energy to collect that. So the shard exchange isn't quite out yet, but it should be soon. If you guys go and watch my video about the leaked shard exchange video, go check that out, and you can see how the shard exchange is going to work. Then we've got that league missions are in game as well. So let's go and check out league missions. League missions essentially are under leagues. You go to league missions, and you have certain objectives to complete over here. And when you complete them, it gets harder. It continues, right? So right now it says advanced armaments, increase the gear level of a might hero. So on level 1 of this mission, maybe it's you have to increase the might hero's gear 15 times. And once you've completed that, then it'll roll to the next whatever you want to call it, mission, I guess. And it'll be the same thing. It'll say increase the gear of a might level hero, but instead of it being 15, now it's 30. Then you claim that one, it will now be 60. You claim that one, now it's 90. Something like that. It progressively gets harder up to 6 times. You can see up at the top right there, it says that I've completed 3 out of the 6. And when you claim the rewards, which as far as I can tell are always going to be coins, gear material, and XP capsules. So let's watch, right? I'm going to claim the 3 out of 6 for it. And you can see that the rewards are going to get higher. Oh, shit. Okay, I lied. It looks like you can also get the league credits as well, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and claim this one too. And you can see here now, right, that at the beginning of the day, it was increase the gear level of a might hero. I think it was like 15 times or something. Because we are now on 5 out of 6, we have to level it up to 450 times to earn the rewards for that one day, right? Or for that one tier of this achievement. So once we get 450 Might Heroes gear leveled up, we're going to be on quest 6 out of 6, which will probably be, I don't know, if this one's 450, maybe it's going to be 1,000? I don't know. But obviously your entire league, all of your league mates contribute to this. So it's not just you having to do this, right? It's your entire team having to come together as one and try and complete these missions for rewards, which looks pretty awesome. Right here, you can only see that there's one mission right now. And it says that it resets in 3 hours, 29 minutes, so you want to make sure you get them done as soon as possible. I believe the cooldown timer is 24 hours, but I'm not 100% sure. And then also in the leaked footage of this, there were multiple different sets of missions. It wasn't just this one mission, so it would say advanced armaments, and then under, so that would be your first mission, and then underneath that would be another one for leveling up a certain amount of heroes, or I think the example that was in the the leaked footage was kill a certain amount of enemies or win a certain amount of enemy or battles with Bane on your team or Batman on your team. So it wasn't just like level up a piece of gear. It was, there's all these different kinds of things that you have to do, but you could work on multiple sets at different times or at the same time. You wouldn't have to just be doing one thing for the entire day. So I wouldn't be surprised if this box down where it says call upon all league members to complete the mission before the timer expires or timer resets, I wouldn't imagine, I could see that disappears and a secondary mission is going to pop in there at some point because that's the way it was when the leaked footage came out. Again, if you want to go see that, go and check the video out. I think it's one of the most recent ones that I posted. All right, so let's go back over to the patch notes. It says, complete the missions by fulfilling blah, blah, blah. Update 2.1 also introduces a number of raid optimizations, including rank reward callouts, adjusted cooldown timer visibility for all members, and more. So that essentially means that if we go and look at our league here, now we have this thing right here that says it's got the cooldown timer of 1 day, 0 hours. And that's going to be shown to everybody now. It used to only be shown to the leader of the league, and that caused a lot of confusion because people were like, "Why haven't we started our raid yet?" And the officer was like, "Because the cooldown timer hasn't expired yet." So that's a pretty helpful little thing to do or to have there. If we go and look at the raid rewards, it jumps me down directly to, I think, 16 out of 20, because when I look at my leaderboard, I believe I'm like around that rank. Is that right? 22? Yeah, so it jumped me right down to the 21 out of 30, which is awful, but I'm working on it, all right? This is a raid tier 6, all right? Come on now. And then, yeah, it shows that you've got the bottom one, which is highlighted right now. It's showing you that that's going to be the one that you're going to get at this point. It still doesn't show you on here what the % chance of receiving each of these items is, but hey, what you going to do? And that's about it for that. The other thing that's missing on here so far is the first off, the shard exchange. Thank you, Hearthstone. But the shard exchange, obviously we talked through that earlier in the video, but then also the leaderboards is missing as well. On the leak that happened, again, there were leaderboards on here. We didn't know how they worked because every time you clicked them, it crashed out. But that is going to be coming soon, in my opinion, I guess. They have talked about it on the live streams. It should be coming pretty soon, but looking forward to that when it does come out. All right, so let's go back and look at the next part. Multiverse Black Lightning. Inspired by the CW TV series, Black Lightning joins the roster as a new multiverse arena character. Battle your way to the top with his electric moves and his earth-shaking attacks. Black Lightning's opponents will struggle to keep their power when they are up against this metahuman. Now I'll explain that in a bit. That's kind of weird because he doesn't drain power. Ability as an arena hero, available as an arena hero and special offer. Don't miss the new Black Lightning episodes Tuesday on the CW. So if we go look at Black Lightning now. Black Lightning is going to be great as far as I'm aware, okay? So let's just look at him here. He's only available in the arena event. He starts out with 2,232 threat. His ability or his stats are 1,000-ish health and 150-ish damage. Nothing special about any of the stuff listed here, except for maybe the 5% defense. I don't know. So Overload is his passive. Team members heal 1% per power bar when power drained. Power cost of opponent abilities increased by 1 per use when used against multiverse team members. Does not stack with similar abilities. What the fuck? I don't understand what that means because there are no similar abilities to that currently. But okay, so any team member on your team is going to receive the first portion of that passive, which is healing for 1% per power bar drained, right? Now, it says team members. I don't know whether it's only going to be the team member that's tagged in or your entire team is going to receive that 1% per power bar. But either way, it doesn't matter. That's going to be freaking awesome for Phase 3 Brainiac. Think about it, right? In Phase 3 Brainiac, you just jump all the way to the very left side, and that's where the power drain, whatever you want to call it, hazard is, right? That's going to be power draining your your character the entire time he's standing in it, which means the entire time you are healing. So you're yes, you're not going to be able to do any abilities on Brainiac because you have to have your power drained to receive the health boost, but you're going to be constantly healing just sitting in that. I also don't know that when you level up his passive to level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, whether the 1% health is going to jump up to 2%, 3, 4, 5% health per power bar drained. If that's the case, you're going to be invincible if you just sit in that left side. So that means if you put him on a team with characters that do heavy damage on basic attacks and don't rely on specials, he's going to be a monster. The other thing here is the power cost of opponents' abilities increases by 1 per use when used against multiverse team members. So, so that means if you use your special 1, it only costs 3. If you use it 1 time, it's going to jump up to 4 bars of power to use it the next time, if you use it against a multiverse team member. Now, does that mean when the multiverse team member tags out, it goes back to being 3? I'm guessing not. I'm thinking it's going to stay at 4. I don't know, though. We'll find out. I also don't know whether that's going to jump up when you level up his ability, right? Is it going to jump up to increases by 3, 4, or 2, 3, 4, 5 when you level it up, or maybe it's going to go up by 0.5. I don't know. Maybe it won't go up at all. Either way, it's pretty helpful because when you're facing Brainiac again in that phase 3, he's not going to be able to use that special 1 as often. The problem is, if he keeps using that special 1, he's going to have enough energy to use an ultimate and actually just kill your character. So, I don't know. And then when it says does not stack against similar abilities, whatever. There are no similar abilities right now for that. Wave of Thunder is just a normal attack, but then here's the other thing that makes this character crazy. His Electric Cage. It is a damage over time attack that creates a hazard. Okay, so if we read it, it says 219 damage over time, creates a hazard that disables basic jump, rush, ranged, and crouch attacks. Hazard remains active for 4 seconds. Black Lightning performs a cage of electrical energy around his opponent, hindering attacks while dealing damage over time. So, what I'm wondering is, do they have to be in the cage to get this damage over time? Yes? Okay. If that's the case, it says creates a hazard. Does that damage over time, is that hazard damage now? Or is that only damage over time? The reason I ask is if you put him with someone like Jon Stewart and Arkham Knight Batman, is this special 2, is the damage going to be boosted because of the hazard damage bonus? Or is the hazard not dealing any damage and just trapping the person in it so that they can't do basic jump, rush, ranged, and crouch attacks? I don't know. The thing is, if this, when you boost the level of it up, if the amount of time that they are hindered increases from 4 seconds to 4.5, 5, 4, 5.5, 6, whatever, right? If it gets up to 6 seconds that person is stuck in this cage getting damage over time, that's also 6 seconds that your characters are gaining power. So either way, this looks like a really strong ability. So we'll find out, very soon how that goes, but he's looking pretty good so far. Definitely going to be, like I said, a staple for Phase 3 Brainiac. Alright, so let's go back over here again. We've got a couple extra things here that we don't really need to cover in too much detail, but a Valentine's Day Secret Admirer, Res Red, Violet's Blue, a Secret Admirer awaits, but can you guess who? Harley Quinn? I don't know. One of our favorite Heartbreakers will be joining the cast in February, just in time for Valentine's Day. Be sure to log in on February 14 to find out who it is. The release of this character will not require any update or some more storage space. Now, that should mean that the character is already in the game. It might get hacked so that the hackers can find out who that character is prior to them being released, because all I got to do is hack the roster and unlock the hero that's being hidden right now. So we might find out early, but I think it's probably going to be Harley Quinn just because it says Heartbreakers. But the other one might be the Enchantress. That would be sick. I would be looking forward to that. She is a monster. And plus she has hazards and stuff like that, so you know how I love hazards. Earn extra arena rewards. Oh, also, by the way, for that Secret Admirer, I don't know whether it's going to be pay to play. I think that might, just the way they've worded it, it sounds like you're going to have to purchase that character with money. I'm not sure, though. We'll find out. Earn extra arena rewards. Justice League the movie is coming to iTunes. During the Justice League arena season, celebrate the digital movie launch by earning Justice League Cyborg hero shards when he invades the arena, and you win the battle. Look for details on Justice League hero packs. Wait, deals on Justice League hero packs during the arena seasons 2. Unite the League today. I mean, that's nice. I enjoy getting free shards for Justice League Cyborg, because at some point they're probably going to come out with 6-star characters, and having extra shards for Cyborg will be very nice. But I mean, we're not going to get more than, as far as I'm aware, we're probably not going to get more than 150, 200 shards for this character during this time. So it's nice. It's free shards. Who cares? You know, take it. It's free real estate. The last thing on here is holiday specials and new store items. Don't miss the upcoming Valentine's Day and Lunar New Year specials in the shop. We've teamed up with I can't read today, boys. Teamed up with some of our favorite Heartbreakers in the Heartbreaker chest. Awesome, great. And then bug fixes. We fixed a number of bugs, including which was affecting some players at the end of arena seasons. I have no idea what the hell the bug was at the end of the arena seasons. I don't think there actually was a bug. I think it's just saying that at the end, during the arena season, it shows you what rank you're in when you aren't playing arena, which is super helpful. It's going to be helpful for, you know, people that are right on the edge of their rank and don't want to lose it. They'll be able to tell immediately if they're dropped down to the next one, to the next tier in their inbox, right? So here's some arena changes, which are very good-ish, I think. So, yeah. So, okay, let's just discuss, before we look at these, what they're doing with Leagues, right? Leagues is making it so that you have to have 9 teams of viable characters to be able to fight tiers 5 and 6 of Leagues. Okay, so that means you have to have 9 teams times 3, that's 27 characters that are good enough to fight in Leagues, okay? Which means that you're trying to boost up more of your roster to fight in Leagues, which means you're not doing my strategy, which was, my strategy before Leagues came out was just have one really good character to carry you through the entire game, right? Because in Arena, you could just keep refreshing that one character, and then in Campaign, they could run you through it real easily, all that kind of stuff, right? But now they're requiring you to have a more full roster. So with that being said, let's read the arena changes. Hail fellow heroes. We're writing to inform you of 2 important changes that will take effect with version 2.1 for Arena. Pip refresh timer increased. Arena heroes pips now refresh every 24 hours instead of every 12. That means that you only need to grind every 24 hours. You need to do your grind, and then you're done. You don't have any more pips to do, and that's it. You have to wait 24 hours of the pips to refresh. Paid refresh number lowered. This is the part where I'm kind of... we'll see how it goes. The amount of refreshes players may purchase has been reduced to a maximum of 2 every 24 hours. The previous amount was 10. So that means that right now I've got Mythic Wonder Woman. Let's pretend my Mythic Wonder Woman is 230k threat, right? I've worked my ass off to get her 230k threat, which means that I can just keep refreshing her in Arena and fighting those 600k threat teams. But now I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to be able to refresh her twice, which means I can use her a total of 3 times, well, like 9 times, I guess, or not 9, 3 times 5 is 15. 15 times in Arena, and that's it, for every 24 hours. So you're going to have more high threat characters to carry for the one high threat character that you had, because you're not going to be able to refresh that person as much. So that affects everybody, which is great. But for people like me, I'm in top 50, right? Or, you know, I try to be in top 50. And that only cost me maybe 200 gems to achieve. But now that I'm not going to be able to refresh Mythic Wonder Woman as much, I'm going to have to play my shittier teams, which means that the people that pay to play, like pay a ton of money to play, are just going to be using their high threat teams anyway and not refreshing anything, and they'll stay where they are in Arena. Whereas me, I'm going to drop down further and further in Arena because I can't refresh my Mythic Wonder Woman as much. So that means, again, I'm going to have to focus on diversifying my roster and building up more characters to be high threat, which is what I was already doing for Leagues anyway, so I'm not too bummed about it, especially since this affects everybody, but it's just kind of, And it's going to be real sketch when it comes to the end of the arena refresh, when everybody's trying to refresh their characters to get, right in, get those rewards right at the end. So we'll find out. We're going to have to budget properly for that. Note that arena rewards are not changing in any way. Since these changes affect everyone equally, they will reduce the grind for players in arena while allowing more opportunities for players to better enjoy other game modes such as leagues, campaign, and challenge. That's great. It's going to kind of suck for me because I'm not going to be able to stream as much of the awesome content as I wanted to, because I'm only going to be able to refresh Mythic Wonder Woman twice, but I'll just use other teams and continue to stream anyway. We hope you enjoyed these changes. Thank you for your continued patronage. Awesome. So the only other thing that I want to call out in this update that I think that they've missed, if you look at it, it said, I closed the App Store, but it said that they fixed a whole bunch of bugs. Now, one of the main bugs was the damage over time bug. We're yet to see whether that damage over time bug is actually fixed. If it is, awesome. If it's not, the other thing that I was looking forward to was to try and find out whether any characters had been edited, right? Everybody knows that Multiverse White Canary, her special 3 is broken as fuck. You can do like 300 and something thousand damage off one special 3. And they haven't fixed that. You can still do that same amount of damage. There's no explanation for it in here still. So it's still a bug that they haven't fixed or haven't called out. And then Justice League Flash, he hits 4 times per fast attack. And I was wondering whether that was going to get nerfed or patched or whatever. It still hasn't been. He still hits 4 times. His passive still only says +1 team fast attack hits, which isn't true when it comes to him. So, I don't know. And then obviously his Sonic Shock says it's 10% stun chance, and it stays. It's then 10%. Oh, shit! They fixed that! Does it actually increase? They fixed that portion for him. Okay. So, his stun chance is actually fixed. So, they have fixed that one thing on him. But that's it seems. There's no other fixes that have gone into place for explaining why he hits 4 times. And same with Reverse Flash as well. Reverse Flash still hits 4 times as well, boys. There's only one more thing that I want to cover. There's no changes to story, resource missions, challenges, campaign, or operations. I've checked every single one of them. The only other thing that they had said that they were going to do, and it wasn't necessarily for this update, but it was for future updates, they have to legally add in the % chances of getting each of these characters in the loot boxes or the loot chests or whatever the hell you want to call them. As it is now illegal on, or not illegal, but it's going to be illegal on Apple devices or anything that's on iTunes that has a gambling system, which is the loot boxes, the loot box system, to not display the % chances of receiving specific rewards in those boxes. So at some point soon, when you click one of these premium hero chests, it'll say, look, this is the green arrow chest. You've got an increased chance of getting green arrow. Well, somewhere on here, it's going to have to say 10% chance of receiving green arrow, 5% chance of receiving gold heroes, 79% chance of getting silver heroes. It has to give you a breakdown of what it's advertising that you can receive. So at some point they're going to put that in the game. Right now it's not, but it's coming in the future. So I just wanted to let you guys know. So save your gems until you know the actual % chances of getting different heroes. But that is it for this video, guys. If you like the video, maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. Maybe tweet them to me and I can get you back. Other than that, y'all, I'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys.